Hey my loves, welcome to Star 7 Tarot. If you need a personal reading, that info is in the description box below. Otherwise, this is just a general collective reading. Do not force it to fit. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Y'all tap in. I was going to do a little quick reading, but this is too juicy. I like to use a bunch of different cards to kind of pull the whole story, so just bear with me. Y'all, hit the like, comment, subscribe, tap your energy in. Okay, this is going to be not for everyone, but this is a little juicy here, so bear with me. You're not lost no more. Yeah, you got Archangel Michael here. You got Lost Girl in the reverse. You could be a feminine here. You could be a masculine as well. Okay, you got some type of group of people. Okay, cult coven or a dark alliance, secret collab. This could be family. This could be an actual cult coven, a group, an association, a group of people here that are stalking the F out of somebody here. And why? Because you chosen 144. You have a divine mission. Ignite the fire within. You guys have a divine mission. Okay? And so people are hunting you like wolves here. Okay, so cyberbully, you are being a bully. Or you are, maybe some of y'all are being a bully. Okay, you are being bullied online, or you have suffered from it. And you got groups of people that could be gang stalking a chosen here. Unknown callers, stalking, hangups. Y'all can't make this up. Stalker. These are different decks. Stalking, stalker, community, cult, coven. And these are different decks. And then you got divine intervention, Archangel Michael here. And you are not lost. You are found, honey. I know that's right. Okay, I don't want to get these mixed up because this is, yeah, Archangel Michael, your angels are protecting you. Psalms 91. Okay, y'all, hold on. I know a lot of readers will like pray over the cards and stuff. I don't do a lot of that, but I'm going to pray Psalm 91 over my collective here. Yo, I got a whole, ew, it's like sticky. I gotta wash this, yo. I got a picture of it. But it says, whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Surely He will save you from the fowler's snare and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart. You will not fear the terror of night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague that destroys at midday. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. You will only observe with your eyes and see the punishment of the wicked. If you say, the Lord is my refuge, and you make the Most High your dwelling, no harm will overtake you, no disaster will come near your tent. For He will command His angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. They will lift you up in their hands so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. You will tread on the lion and the cobra. You will trample the great lion and the serpent. Because He loves me, says the Lord, I will rescue him. I will protect him, for he acknowledges my name. He will call on me and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him with long life. I will satisfy him and show Him my salvation. And then you got Archangel Michael coming out here. So God has given His angels guard over you, because y'all have made the Lord your refuge and the Most High your dwelling here. Salvation is actually Yeshua in Hebrew. And this is the Old Testament. They say, where is Jesus in the Old Testament? Right there. Salvation is Yeshua. That's all sticky. I don't know how some sticky stuff got on there. All right. There's a sticky situation right here. I know that right, babies. Game over. Ending. This could be over. This cult and coven could have been like choking out the deuces. We got an alpha here. Dominate. You got power over these serpents and these demons, these stalkers, these bullies. This is crazy. I don't know. You might be on, have some type, but you got some divine mission here. You could have people that have lied, slandered, defamed your character online. This is a form of bullying. This is also illegal if they are out here defaming your character. You guys are getting a fresh start ahead. Your slate is cleared. You guys have completed your karmic debts. Wow. Wow. Y'all no longer you guys have wiped away your karmic debts and no longer spiritual awakening. You can't make this up. Something has activated you here. You have cleared all your karmic debts. You don't owe the universe any karmic debt. And now the people that have now that you have healed and went through your spiritual awakening, everyone that did you wrong is reaping karma. It is karma season. It is the season of karmics. It's coming out a lot in the energies. I'm feeling it heavy here. I'm telling you, you could be an individual here, chosen 144 here. You guys could literally, many are called, few are chosen. And you could have had family, friends, groups, cults, covens. Cults and covens can be just religious people that could be judging you, misjudging you, bullying you, talking ish about you behind your back. Like some people think tarot is wicked and from the devil, yet they don't get the speck out of their own eye. And these are very religious people that are worshiping idols. Like, get your speck out of your own, specky. Yeah, but I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to, you can judge, but you have to judge righteously and get the speck out of your eye. But someone could be 39, but, and then 9, 1 + 4, 4 is 9. Some of y'all could be born on the 9th or September could be of relevance. 9 + 3 is 12. Some of you guys, December could be of relevance. You could have someone wanting to be like you, stealing your energy. Someone could have been doing some magic, part of a cult or a coven here. They wanted to, some of you guys, someone wanted to hex and curse your love life and your finances here. And touch not my anointed. Somebody could have touched an anointed here. Oof. I don't know. You guys have a very high connection to source here. Beta, you could be friendly, helpful. You're non-confrontational and you're reliable. You could be embodying alpha and beta energy. Let's dive into the Goddess Vault here. Keep in mind, you can be a masculine. It's just what the deck says. You got an anointing. We don't fight against flesh and blood. We fight against spiritual wickedness in high places, okay? These can be cult societies, covens, CIA. I don't know. Y'all take it as a resonate, but it's like mind control, people trying to do mind control. Mind control, it doesn't work on a chosen. Maybe they try to. Someone could have tried to do. You could have a cult or coven watching you because you done these attacks. If you were attacked by a cult or a coven, these attacks could have spiritually awakened you, and you defeated this cult or coven here. You guys could have been sent to us with a divine mission to bring a cult to its knees here. Because this community, this cult or coven, had no business going towards a chosen 144. This could be a group of people that are realizing there are spiritual laws. And they could have broke some heavy spiritual law. This could be a type of sorcery, dark occultism, forbidden knowledge. Dark shit. Because you got a dark alliance here. They could be in cahoots. They could be fighting here. You could have some type of goddess code here, God code. I don't want to say God code, but y'all know what I mean. You could be very connected to source here. What? Drop the car here. Focus. Y'all are focused. Y'all are focused. They can't take you out of focus here. They could have tried to throw you off your game, keep you stuck in a matrix here. You guys healed your childhood trauma, all the stuff you went through, you guys healed. Nut here. Goddess of the sky, protector of the dead, rejuvenating here. Y'all could have went through a death and a rebirth here. Especially with spiritual awakening, you guys went through the rebirth that Jesus talks about here. That very few understand. So unless you've been through it, it's not no baptism, y'all. Don't get in my comments. I've been reborn again. I was baptized in the Jordan Sea. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you healed all your trauma. And you relived it. Yeah, healed from it. Healer. Y'all are healer. Powerful healing. So if this cult or coven attacked, y'all healed it. Y'all alchemists, you guys alchemize energy. You guys are a cult and a coven's worst nightmare here. Portal of ascension here. Some of you guys could be an emperor here. Aries energy. Curse breaker. Yeah, you got an anointing here. So, there's a lot of dark energy and it jumps in people. So it could have jumped in your family, jumped in the people you've dated, jumped in people, outsiders that are jealous. Cult and covens was literally Gangstalked and a chosen here and attack and a chosen here. And you're a healer. You healed this and this sent you through a spiritual awakening here. You could have a divine mission to help heal people here. And this is what the devil doesn't want. The devil doesn't want people to heal. Okay, but you are protected. This cult and coven cannot attack you. I'm telling you, come through the bullshit. You guys cut through the matrix. Look at this. Y'all done cut through the matrix. Where there could have been a cult hunting you to keep you trapped in a repetitive loop. Repeating cycles, but you cut through the bullshit here and you're calling your power. Reclaiming what's rightfully yours. You guys have served the universe your karmic debt. And there was a group of people here. It could be several different. It could be 2 people and then another group and then another community. It could be family, friends, exes, jealous people, whatever. Bullies, cults and covens, all going after one chosen. They could gang stalk all the chosen here. Remember what Jesus went through. He said, so shall you. You will be hated by all nations for my name's sake. You are hated. Your light irritates their demons. You are hated and attacked your whole life because you have an anointing and you love the Lord here. And so you will, and this is the path that was chosen for you or that you chose. And you didn't bend, you didn't break, you didn't lose your faith through all the struggles, through all the pain, through all the spiritual warfare, all the abuse, physical, mental, psychological. You guys could have gone through some psychological torture of a cult or a coven. You could have been abandoned by everybody and then everyone teaming up against you because you have an anointing here. You guys could have endured every form of abuse from childhood way on up to your adulthood. And you guys refused to stay in the matrix. You refused to stay a victim of the pain that was inflicted on you innocently here. You alchemized your pain. You could have, why are people sitting in guilt and remorse and regret? They regret coming against a healer here. This could have been your purpose here. You know how like Judas Iscariot had remorse, regret after he gave up the location of Jesus for money? Somebody could have attacked you to join for power, for money, for fame, for fortune. Something here, because you got someone sitting in guilt. And you got exposure. Some of you guys, you have some spiritual gifts that expose people. You may not even know this. You may get dreams. You may mention a dream to someone. You may warn someone, hey, if you keep doing this, this is going to happen. You may be a seer. You may be able to see things in the future. You may sound cuckoo when you say it, but when it comes to pass, people become a believer. You know, Jesus even said that he told someone something, and when it came to pass, they became a believer. You could have some type of anointing like that. So when something comes, it's like, oh my gosh, what they said years ago is coming to the light. And this person could be like, oh my gosh, they were never a liar. They were never crazy. Oh my God, God does exist. You know, you could have been attacked in the spiritual, and they're getting spiritually naked. Their spiritual dark, everything that they do in the dark comes to the light here, and you're exposing everyone's dark deeds. And this has come up in another reading. Some of you guys here, people attack you because you speak the truth. You know, Jesus was spit on, beaten, unalived, and he survived. They tried to unalive him, and he came right back up. But it's like you guys could have literally have some near-death experiences here. You guys tasted death and were reborn again. Okay, and you were attacked for exposing the truth. Or they had the fear of you exposing them. They could have attacked you because you exposed. You could have even expose someone for being in a cult or a coven, a witch or a warlock, that they were doing something with your energy, and they started attacking you more. And what goes up must come down, and if you've healed from this, that energy has to go somewhere. You know, Jesus was able to transmute the demons into the swine, and the swine went into the sea. And then the sea roars. I mean, the energy has to go somewhere. It's like with water. You can never get rid of energy. And we're energy. You guys don't die and you're anathema. You're not I think that's what that means, non-existent, but we're spiritual beings. We're energy. It has to go somewhere. Energy never dies. Science proves that. Science proves God exists. A fool in his heart says there is no God. And creation alone is enough to prove there is a God. You can't create something out of nothing. It's impossible. And these are people that could be summoning dark entities to send some negative energy to someone who's a healer, someone who's righteous, someone who is of the light. And this was a big no-no, and that's why Archangel Michael's like, touch not my anointed. They could regret this because they're being exposed. Like, we should have never came after this chosen. You could have a group of people that are freaking the F out. But even through all this, you guys, you are a truth teller, head over heart, confident, analytical here, very wise, and you're a healer and a chosen here. Truth teller. So you expose some type of truth, and that's why you're hated. Just like I said, like Jesus was. He spoke the truth, and they hated him for exposing the truth. And that's why you were attacked here. For some of you guys, most of you guys. It's like when you expose someone for cheating, they gaslight you and say, well, if you weren't looking through my phone, or, it's because you were insecure. It's because it's your fault. I wasn't cheating. It's all in your head. This is someone that could have actually challenged your spiritual gifts here and made you seem like they weren't cheating or doing something, or they weren't part of a cult or a coven. I don't know. This is crazy. They regret this, though. Four of Swords, confinement, blockage, lack of motivation of energy to escape a limited situation here. Someone has not healed. You got the Fool in the reverse. I can't show that picture because he's got his butt showing. All right. Difficulty in choosing and committing to something stable, restlessness. And you got a Leo in the reverse, an Aquarius in the reverse. Okay, so somebody has a weakness. Someone is imbalanced here. So you could have been dealing with someone who has trouble committing. They have foolish behavior here. This is someone who doesn't lead by faith. The righteous shall live by faith. The fool in reverse is someone who has a lack of faith. Lack of acceptance by a social environment. Difficulty planning ahead. Someone has a blockage here. They're not healed. They're not healing from their trauma. These could be two individuals because you got a male and a female. You could have been dating someone here who's non-committal, who's part of a cult or coven or a community of people. You got a Page of Swords sideways here. A person who may be overly critical, gossipy. You got someone gossiping who's foolish. They could regret this. This could be who's in regret here. A Page of Swords energy could be an air sign. Confusion, negative, self-destructive. This is someone who can cause damage here by their foolishness. This is someone who wasn't leading by faith. Okay? And you got an earth angel here. You're balanced here. Temperance energy. Whoa. Yeah, this is someone who has problems in a relationship with parents or with a child. A strong alliance of two people leave a third person out. So this could be a mother and a son duo. But you're like the third party. Or this is someone else they were dating. Or this is someone who has childhood trauma from a parent or parents that you were dealing with here. And you were left out of something here. Okay, so you were left out of a community of people here. A strong alliance of two people, and you do got two people here. This could be two men or a woman and a man. They could be family members, friends, or cult or coven, or all the above. I don't know. Or this is someone who has a lot of childhood wounding and they didn't heal. They don't get to go with you. They're stuck in the matrix and you guys have broken free from a matrix. You done quantum leaped. Chariot. I'm telling y'all got the hell out of it. Some of y'all could be a Cancer here. Y'all done got on your chariot and you refuse to stay in this matrix in a repetitive pattern. You could have started dating someone new and they were treating you like the previous person and you broke free from this cycle. Okay? Why does this person regret it though? Like, why are they regretting? Yo, I gotta shut off my heat. Hold on. Okay. And why? Okay, let me backtrack. What is this person's, let me switch decks. I want to know what this person's connection is to this chosen person. Because it looks like there could be a group of two people, maybe three. Because you got a Page of Swords, you got the Fool in reverse and the Strength. So this is 2 to 3 people, maybe more, maybe less. But with this 3 of Cups in reverse, this is problems in relationships with parents or with a child. This could be a baby mom or a problem with a parent. Or they grew up without a parent abandonment, something here. They have not healed. This person's a fool. They don't lead by faith. Page of Swords in reverse. They could have gossiped to their family with this dark alliance here. And now this person regrets You could have dated this person. This could be just one of the many people that came against you or that triggered this spiritual awakening. Okay, whoever this is, we're going to figure it out. But I did give you guys some zodiac signs. So we got Page of Swords, the Fool in Reverse, Strength card. We also do got the 3 cups, but when it comes to the people, someone could be an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a Leo. And you have, they are guilty for maybe gossiping to a parent or a family member or about a chosen one. This is someone that you could have dated that could have had a potential to be standing next to you. But they said too much against a chosen that they forfeited this connection with you. But I'm not sure what this is. I'm trying to... Y'all, let's switch decks here. They could be stalking you, obsessed. Their family could have stalked you. They could have someone else in their energy that's part of a cult or covenant. Y'all had a lot of people, like way too many, and you will. In all avenues, if you're actually a legitimate chosen one for 4, you're going to be betrayed by your family, your friends, your disciples, just like Jesus was. Okay? By everybody that loved you. And you got regret. Massive regret. Someone could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. But you're getting justice here. Equilibrium. The scales have to be balanced. They have to be balanced here. This is someone whose family could be part of a cult, a group. Cults aren't necessarily like... when you think of that, you think of like dark witchcraft. This could be a religion. Freemasons, Masonic Lodge, Skulls and Bones. This could be gangs. This could be actually a dark cult coven. This could be, no offense, Jehovah's Witnesses. It's a form of a cult, you guys. So is the Catholic Church. Okay, it doesn't mean they're the most wicked people on the planet. That's all I'm saying here. If you love, you're from God. This is someone who is dark. Because you got dark alliance here. So even you got people in regular churches that are evil and corrupt. They hide behind white robes, pretending to be all holier than thou. Meanwhile, stealing from the poor or in sex trafficking rings or some shit. Okay, they're all cults, covens, groups, but you were cyberbullied, you're being stalked, people calling you from unknown numbers. You guys could be having people that are creating fake profile accounts as well. You know, and it doesn't mean it's all these people. There's a specific person over here that you were left out. You're the third person that was left out. Confused, foolish. This is someone that could have taken advice from a family, a community of people to not choose you, but you were chosen by God. You know, there is a verse where God says, I chose you among the nations. I chose you as a prophet, a prophetess, or whatever. It doesn't say prophetess, but some of you guys are prophets out here, and you're not gonna go and be hurt. Now, mind you, God talked about the hypocrites. If you're a prophet, you're not going on the street looking for some public recognition. Okay, you're not out there acting like you're Christ, the king here. You know, it says, don't be like the hypocrites who go on corners to be seen by men. That's not the type of prophetess or prophet you are. You could literally just be in a room with someone teaching them something about the actual true esoteric knowledge. Some of you guys could be high priests, high priestesses. They left you out in the cold for a society, possibly with the 4 of Wands. And you got left out in the cold here. And they made a foolish decision. They regret this. And they left you out of something here. If this is a family dynamic, you guys were left out of a will. And it could be because of the anointing. Like, you could be like the black sheep of the family here. Who is this individual to my collective? someone that okay, this could be an intimate relationship. Someone that broke your heart, but you healed. Okay? You healed. The worst is over. You had someone you had to recover from. So it could be a family friend. So it's going to be different for all. We got more energy here. That could be of relevance. This person caused you heartbreak, pain, and sadness. Okay, they broke your heart. They could have put you in competition. There could have been a lot of fighting, conflict, struggle. It could have been this person could have been non-committal. This person could get irritated with just minor trivia. And, they just weren't ready to go with you on your journey here. They got left behind. That's the whole parable of getting left behind. Hold on a second. Okay, so this is someone that could have also caused a lot of conflict in a community of people or your family, in your life, in your work environment, by them leaving you out. Okay, they could have, this is someone that could have put you in a third-party situation. You do have 3, and you have 3 of Cups in reverse and the 3 of Swords in reverse. This is someone that could have left you out in the cold here and caused your life to fall apart. And this person could have rejected you because you exposed their infidelity or something they were doing behind closed doors. You cut through the bullshit. You spoke some truth here with Truth Teller. And then this person left you behind why they play victim, and you guys struggled in every aspect of your life. Some of y'all 5 different avenues, from your home life to your kids, to your work life, to your spirituality, to your physical health, mental health, whatever it is. This person, their actions had a huge ripple effect, but it was the catapulted you through your spiritual awakening here, your dark night of the soul here, your rebirth. This pain was so unbearable, it shot you out of the matrix. So thank this person. You broke through some type of universal code, which very few find. Some of you guys here have been struggling with your children or parents. Okay? And you had to heal from this. And sometimes it is very hard. I have one of my customers, I do pest control for a living, and one of my customers, I don't see her very often, but she's been a customer for years, probably over a decade. She hates spiders. Hates them. So she's had a really rocky relationship with 2 of her children, and her son got into a bad group of crowd. He talks dirt about God, and she's like, I never raised him like this. And it's almost like, you did the best you can. And, I really told her, like, maybe I shouldn't have said this, but I felt like I needed to at the time. But I can't remember exactly how I said, but I know it touched your heart. But I was like, some people don't really know what they have until it's gone. And I was like, your children may have to learn a very hard lesson about the way they treated you and didn't honor you their whole lives. And I mean, she is a wonderful person. I've known her for years. And she did the best she could, and she's being blamed as if she wasn't a good parent, and she absolutely was. And maybe she did have her ups and downs, but I can tell. I mean, your kids are on drugs, your kids are calling you all sorts of names. And you are the most loving person, and it's crazy. But I'm like, she may pass away, and her kids will have to learn a hard lesson, like how they're gonna live a life of regret, where they didn't make amends, and and that could be, that song is like, if I die young, bury me in sand, lay me down on a bed of roses. But it's also, she says in that song, funny when you're dead, people start listening. Even people often wondered why Jesus had to die. He's like, because his word was more valuable when he was dead than when he was alive. It's kind of like Martin Luther King Jr. He went unheard until he passed away. But your path is different. You're a healer. You're sent to this realm to heal people. And for people in your life, family, friends, children, mothers, fathers, uncles, aunts, people that were supposed to be ride or die, protect you, were all against you. And you were nothing but a kind soul that wouldn't hurt a fly. And it's really sad. You were treated, your whole family could have been talking secretly behind your back. Your children were collabing behind your back. Your lovers were collabing with your family, and so on and so forth. And it can go on and on. And they could have been stalking you and bullying you behind your back. You know, because God forbid they don't talk to you in your face. They play victim at your suffering. And you're like, oh, you could have given them a little bit of annoying trivia, and they played like they were the victim while you guys were literally going to hell, traveling to hell on earth. And these people just brushed it off like they needed the attention, they needed the healing. You know, when you're the one who had to heal yourself and heal them at the same time while they're talking behind your back. It's so sad. But your strength is unmatched. Okay, you're a rare child of God. And now you're in a Queen of Swords energy. I know that's right. You guys started speaking the truth. Okay? And some of y'all had to leave a lot of people behind. They can't go with you. They got left behind. Because I'm telling you, you guys are speaking truth after truth after truth. And it's like these people teamed up against you to bully and stalk you and talk shit about you because you exposed the truth, and they called you a cuckoo nut. You could have exposed someone for having a third party here, for betraying you. Look at that, fell out, 7 of Swords. Someone could be an Aquarius here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So some of y'all are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All these are air energy. Or some of you guys could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or maybe the third party was. Okay, or one of these zodiac signs. It doesn't matter. But y'all are sitting in your air energy. If this person's air sign, they gave you their air energy you needed to cut through some bullshit. But no, y'all, this person was sneaky as hell. You exposed it. You spoke some truth about their betrayal. You could have spoke some truth to your family, to your friends. You could have told people the truth, and they teamed up with your allies. They teamed up with your ops. Oh my God, not your allies. The people that were supposed to be your allies became your enemies and teamed up with the enemy. That were liars. There's a show out there, We Were Liars. They teamed up with that's a good. Oh my God. Me and my 7-year-old daughter were watching that. And y'all, towards one of the last episodes when she remembered everything that happened, I'm not gonna do no. There ain't no spoiler. I'm not gonna tell you. Me and my 7-year-old daughter I've never cried so much in a TV show, but we both bawled and bawled. I'm like, me and my daughter are both empaths here. We were feeling it, and it's just a show. But oh my God, it was so sad. But y'all, this person, y'all, you could have been cheated on. Your whole family acted like you were delusional. Person's trapped at heel. Some of y'all here, you had to recover. You had to recover from this slavery. Some of y'all could have been in slavery, sex trafficking. Some of y'all here could have been in slavery to a narcissist, slavery to abusive relationships, slavery to family of narcs, family of bullies. Some of y'all, your own children bullied you. Oh. Who is this other person now? I want to see, because this Page of Swords, and you got a Strength here and a Fool in reverse. Who is this other person? Because this person could have talked. This is problems. You guys could have problems in personal relationships with parents, or relationships with your child here. And they leave a third person out. You were counted out. Okay? And now they got left behind. They did this to themselves because the energy is returning, because y'all broke three of the matrix. Okay? This person caused nothing but confusion. Confusion doesn't come from the Lord. This person wasn't of the light. They rejected the light. They rejected the healing. They rejected to change. They rejected to come with you. Okay. Here is, who are these two people? What is their relationship? Queen of Pentacles, this could be a wife. They could be married. This is someone they could work with. They could teamed up with this person and to make money. This could be someone who has money. Someone could be an Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Jobs related to status here. This person wanted prosperity, resources, someone that has resources, luxury. Okay? Some of you guys were betrayed, so somebody here could have status. And you were left out because you didn't fit the community. Some of you guys here, someone's family convinced them to marry somebody else because they fit what they wanted for their child. So like maybe they were the same color skin, and you were a different color skin. They were the same religion. You weren't. Whatever reason. What is this? What is this reason? Or some of y'all, they just left you out so they could make money here. This is returning to work. Some of you guys, this person just left, you caught them cheating, and they just left you out in the dust and went back to focus on work. Or some of you guys here, were focusing on someone else. I need clarity here. Busy. This person was busy. Return to work. Queen of Cups in reverse. Could be a mother figure as well. Unnecessary sacrifice. Self-deception. A Queen of Cups in reverse can be arrogant, conceited, illogical. This could be their energy. Okay, so some of you guys, this person was juggling both. Okay, you could be this Queen of Pentacles. They could have been juggling you with a Queen of Cups in reverse. This could be a mother, a baby mom, or another lover. It's going to be different for each and every one of you. You could be an earth sign. They could have been dealing with a water sign. So you could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or they could have been juggling you with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or some of y'all, they were juggling you with the same zodiac sign. They could have met this person at work, or they chose this Queen of Cups in reverse where there's no love, but there was money, and you got left out. Sometimes when I ask a question, it may take a minute for it to come out. You got 3 people here 3 times, y'all. You had the 3 of Swords, the 3 of Pence, the 3 of Cups in the reverse. This person could have met this person at work, or they left you out in the cold to work with this person. Some of you guys were left out because if it was a family dynamic, their family's like, well, if you're with this person, if you choose this person, you won't get the will. Or they chose this other feminine energy because there's money there. But you're the whole Queen of Pentacles, so there's money with you too. So, but maybe the Queen of Cups in the reverse had more money, but there's no love there. It's just a work relationship. They're married or form an alliance with this person because there's money. Or because they couldn't get the money if they were to choose you. And that could be why they regret this. Or this person was just cheating on you with the Queen of Cups in reverse, and you exposed them and they left you out in the dust because you got left out here. Or this person just didn't choose the one that they should have chose here, and now they got left behind. That could be, and you could have been sent in to heal this person. This person could have severe childhood trauma. You were sent in to heal them, be their wife, be their husband, and then they juggled you with the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Make that make sense? And it was for the love of money. It was some type of work. Or they met this person at work, and this person's under judgment. The Star, someone could be an Aquarius here, or you guys are seen in the spotlight. You guys have healed, or maybe this is sending this person through a healing. Some of you guys could be an Emperor here, double Emperor energy. You guys could be females rocking Emperor energy. You guys could be an Aries masculine, Aries female, doesn't matter. You can be male. You could be a male Queen of Pentacles. You could be a male Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here. Yeah, some of you guys, this person rejected you for power status. And they wanted to feel like the Emperor here. So some of you guys, they wanted status, either that's power status or to be part of a cult or a coven. They had to leave you behind. And with this here, some of you guys, this person's secretly married or secretly part of a cult or a coven because they wanted power and money and success, fame, fortune, or they got promoted in a career. Some of you guys, this person, when they left you for a Queen of Cups in reverse, this Queen of Cups in reverse then was juggling them with an Emperor. or you're this emperor here, and you got left out. This could be an older man. Clarify this emperor. What's going on with him? A Queen of Cups in the upright. So you could be the Queen of Cups in the upright or an emperor, or embodying both energies. You're an empath and someone who has power and status, and you're loyal. You take action here. Sixth sense. I'm telling you, you guys are an empath. Whoever they chose over you is an empath in the reverse. Could be a little bit of narcissist, emotional manipulative. A Queen of Cups in reverse. This Page of Swords in reverse chose a Queen of Cups in the reverse over a Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Or you're an emperor here and somebody here was juggling you with a Page of Swords possibly in the reverse. Or a Queen of Cups in reverse. Some of you guys could be dealing with someone who's the same gender. Some of you guys, they left you out in the cold for a Page of Wands. Could be a younger fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Or someone ignored their gifts of faith here. They didn't listen to their intuition. This could be their energy with Queen of Cups in reverse. They didn't listen to their intuition here. They completely ignored their calling, ignored their gifts of faith. And it's like they walked away from a Queen of Cups in the upright for a Queen of Cups in the reverse. And that could be a mother figure who's emotionally manipulative, a baby mom who's emotionally manipulative, or a Queen of Cups in reverse, someone who didn't love them, someone that they just wanted. This person invested, some of y'all, they invested in magic, or they invested, you guys could be, they're waiting for results. This person was manifesting power, money, status, and they're still waiting for the results. How is that going to turn out for them? This person could be waiting on some type of inheritance, fortune, money. Maybe they invested money. Or they're waiting for something here. What's the outcome with that? Whatever they traded you for, what's the outcome? Whether it's a relationship, it looks like it's a loveless relationship. Oh my God. Look at this. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This was just in the upright. You cannot make this up. The Seven of Pentacles in the upright is waiting for results. Well, the results are Seven of Pentacles in debt. Disturbance, collapse of a project, bad investment. You cannot make that up. Read the card. Bad investment, not getting paid for completed work, early termination of efforts. Something is missing. Some of you guys, they got fired from a job. Maybe they had a workplace affair, or their investments, they threw their money away. Some of you guys, they got robbed. They ended up choosing a thief, a manipulative Queen of Cups in reverse over the Queen of Pentacles. I call her the wife, over the wife. But it could be a husband as well. This person, they deceived you. And you got warning here. They were warned. They were warned here. They betrayed. This is a betrayal in love. They abandoned love for a thief. They didn't get paid for anything. Whatever this is, it's failed. Failed marriage, failed money, failed inheritance. It's not coming in. So it's like with Judas. He got paid and he didn't even get to spend the money. He wanted to give it back. They said, we don't want the money back. So he like threw it on the ground or whatever. And then we're not going to even talk about what he did next. But y'all, this is sad. This person made an impulsive decision here. Very quick decision. This person was not thinking. They did not listen. This person ran straight for the devil. Straight into a trap. And now you guys are a star. Yeah, partnership, a romantic relationship, close personal alliance. Two of Cups. Passion can turn against itself. Some of you guys, this person rejected their Two of Cups. Ugh. So you had the love of your life reject you. You had your family against you, your kids against you. Everybody was against you. Unless you don't have kids or something. Take it as a resonate here. And you guys, all you guys did was speak some truth here. You guys were the truth, the way, the truth, and the life. Earth angel again. You're getting justice here. You guys could have a sense of humor. This is telling you to keep moving. You love fun. You're happy. You're exciting. You're very generous. You could love sports. You could be a very sporty person. You're very active here. You guys could have a very young, fiery, passionate energy about you. Yeah, you're the Empress or the Emperor. We had both come out, or you got an Emperor coming in. And that's going to be a connection that's protected here. You're going to get ultimate wish fulfillment here. And this person is left stalking you, watching you. A Page of Swords. They're watching the fuck out of you. In regret, in remorse, while they're getting exposed. And like I said, what did Judas do? You got the Hanged One, but they're just stuck in the Matrix. Okay, they're stuck. They had to learn some type of lesson. You were a lesson for this person. You know, they took their wish fulfillment for granted. So, but, you know, and it's kind of like if all this energy is coming out all at once. Some of you guys went through all this betrayal all at the same time. So it was your great tribulation here. And you guys survived it. Those who endure to the end shall be saved. Y'all endured a bunch of attacks here. And you do got this Emperor here. Emperor or Empress here. Some of y'all are psychic here. Clairvoyant, fortune teller, prophet, sensitive to supernatural forces and influences. That's why you guys could have known you guys are being spiritually attacked by our cult or a coven. Because you can feel when someone's messing with your energy. Maybe you guys weren't able to pinpoint who was doing this. Let's see who this group, if you had a cult and a coven actually spiritually attacking you, who was this? Clarify this group, association, cult, and coven. Who was this? Your person could have even betrayed you for this. This could be a mother. This could be their mother. This is sex without love. This is someone that they were unfaithful with you with. They could have had a pregnancy problem. This is someone who could have lied about a pregnancy or had a miscarriage. This could be a mother who abandoned somebody. They could be part of a cult or coven, or a baby mom, or someone that, like I said, this is sex without love. And with the Queen of Cups from reverse, they could have been, this is mistake, infertility, the Empress in reverse. Some of you guys, a distorted feminine figure. This is either a mother, a baby, not so baby mom, because they don't have a kid here. Or this could be their distorted mother. Or the other woman that was attacking you. Shit. Who's materialistic AF. Could be a Taurus, could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and a Queen of Swords in the reverse. You guys are the Empress in the upright, the Queen of Swords in the upright. And this person who's part of a cult is the Queen of Swords in reverse. This is somebody here who is a bully. You got a bully again. This is a BITC, you know who, nahanihi. Okay, this is someone who wanted retaliation here. Emotional blackmail. This person could emotionally blackmail somebody here. This could be somebody who is getting paid to hush their mouth so they don't tell about this infidelity. Or someone could know that they're part of a cult or a coven and someone's getting paid hush money. This is someone that could have been bullying you online. This Queen of Swords in reverse. This Empress in reverse. This could be someone's false baby mom. Maybe their child isn't theirs. Or this could be a mother. Or this is a straight up bitch. Who is this Queen of Swords in reverse? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. They're broke. Struggle. Poor planning. An unwise decision. They could be delayed. They rejected judgment in reverse. They did not go through. This is someone who's not spiritually woke. The person that betrayed you could be going through a spiritual awakening too. That could have been y'all's connection here. But they could have been dealing with someone else or someone in their family, a family member or an ex-lover. Or someone they were unfaithful with. This person made a very unwise decision by coming after a chosen. They're broke AF. Or they're going to become broke. They planned very poor. They're not getting a financial opportunity. And if this person invested in this Empress in reverse, there's no money. There's nothing here. And there's even no pregnancy. Or if this person spiritually attacked you, it could have boomeranged and they could have miscarried. Or this could have been someone who had an abortion in the past and is unable to conceive. Or this is someone that could have lied about, a Queen of Swords in reverse is a liar. They could have lied about a pregnancy or lied about who the father is. Because they wanted to win at all costs because this person was in competition with you. They could have lied. They could have either presented your person a money offer, so they rejected you for this person for that reason. 2, because this person could have lied about a pregnancy or something here. They could have lied about a miscarriage too. Or they actually had a miscarriage. But you got emotional blackmail. Maybe they were all part of a cult or a coven here. Or this Queen of Swords in reverse could have some type of dirt on this person. And they could be afraid of coming towards you because this person's going to expose them. But everything hidden comes to the light anyway. So this person just wasted their time. This person's full of ego, pride, drama, conflict. They're going through loss. They're going to end up in heartbreak. That maybe possibly that they will not be able to heal from. And this person's also spying on you. And they're stuck as well. Holy cannoli. Okay. You know, it says, I will bless those who bless you and curse those who curse you. Whoever this is, they cursed you. They cursed themselves in every aspect. Their love life and their financial life. And they're stuck. They're unable to break from the past. This person cannot heal their heart like this person did. And this person could want to physically fight you. This is someone that could have physically fought you. They could have spiritually attacked you. They could have tried to do a death spell. Failures, misfortune, it failed because you got Archangel Michael sitting right under all this bullshit. This is someone who is in competition with a chosen. Bitter bitch. Jealous, bitter. This could be a cult and a coven that's fighting. Or they're fighting with this person that rejected you for this person. Stagnant income. They may have enough to feed themselves, you know, like God says, you know, but it's just never enough. They're never going to feel fulfilled. They made a very unwise decision. This is a liar. So they lied. Self-inflicted. This is someone who could have like beat themselves up and said it was you. This is someone that could threaten like this person. I'm going to say that you beat me up. This is a crazy, crazy person, y'all. This person could have attacked you on repeat. This person could have love bombed this person. They lured them into a trap though. Yeah, they attacked a Queen of Cups over and over and over and over and over. Someone who's nothing but love. And your intuition knew this. So with you being a Queen of Cups upright, you knew you were being attacked by this Queen of Swords in reverse. A liar. They could have lied and said you were bullying them and attacking them. This person reversed something. They lied. They were siphoning your energy or something here. They were wearing a mask here. Okay, I want to dive in a little bit. This person could be wealthy, but it might not be going so well anymore. They may lose all their money. This person could end up in jail. Like I said, you guys are protected, or you were able to block this energy, or stop it. You guys could have been attacked, but you were protected. But it could have still like seeped through these gaps. This person bullied and stalked you. Your person could have had a dark alliance with this Queen of Swords in reverse. Unstable, unbalanced, disorganized, wasteful, sadness, restlessness, debt, unwise spending, inadequate efforts, bad news. Some of y'all, they invested a large chunk of money into someone who went and spent all that money. And they lied. Someone could be a King of Swords. This could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They could be in regret healing from this person that they rejected you for, or they were in cahoots with. Or they're in cahoots, or they formed an alliance with. Okay, or you're this King of Swords here. That dealt with this. Okay, let's see what this community is. Someone could have teamed up with a group of people to lie on your name, and your person rejected you and believed this. Regardless, they still fell for the illusion. What's this community about? You're moving on. Okay, this could be family, friends, people that stressed you out. You're moving on. This person could be moving on from a group of friends and family and people they collabed with. That's, you know, that they regret ever being a part of. This could be a group of people that are just crazy and they regret being ever a part of this community, or you guys are moving forward from a lot of people and you're leaving them behind moving forward. You guys could have a child here. You could have a little boy. Yeah, this is a missed opportunity. This is isolation from society here. Yeah, you guys are isolating. You guys are isolating yourself. You guys could be a little bit talking to your family and friends, but you are quite distant from them, or whoever these people are. You may not even be communicating with some people anymore. Kind of looks like you guys are rejecting even their apologies at this point. Like, it's like you can apologize. Of course, a chosen is going to forgive, but it doesn't mean they have to communicate or be, you know, you guys could be choosing head over heart. Some of you guys are in your King of Swords energy, head over heart, and you're logically moving forward here, balanced in your masculine, feminine energy. Yeah, these are a community of people that try to keep you trapped in the matrix here. Keep you slavery, Cinderella, or... I know a lot of my collective, shout out to you guys, had posted that you were like raised like Cinderella. And it's sick. It's absolutely sick. Some of you guys could be foster people, and you could have even been abused in the foster system. It's like you could have been taken away from your abusive family just to be put in an abusive foster system. And that you guys refused, you guys healed from this, and you refused to let it hold you back. Okay, you guys could be an advocate for going in to whatever you suffered. If you were abused, you could be an advocate in domestic violence. If you were sexually abused, you guys could be an advocate in sex trafficking. If you guys see the corruption in the foster system, you guys could be advocating in that avenue. You guys are alchemizing all your pain and your sorrow into healing others that have gone through what you have gone through. This is why you went through what you went through, honey. You often ask yourself, why did I go through this? Because, honey, you got a mission so you can help people heal, honey, because you are a healer and you are going to heal from all the bullshit that people put you through. Okay? You refuse. Say, I refuse to be a victim of my past. Because then you're still giving the people that abused you power. The people that bullied you. The people that counted you out. The people that attacked you in the spiritual, in the physical, in the violated your body. You know, whatever. You refuse to let them have any more control over you. And this is how you break free of the matrix, baby. You guys are moving forward at a very fast pace. Some of you guys are going to get some good news, a good message. You could be creating new ideas that are you're set to be on a journey of productivity, a journey that flourishes, and you are going to be. You guys could be a type of prophet or prophet that teaches others how to overcome their trauma. You could be a therapist, a psychologist. Whatever you went through, you are turning it into good. This is how God and the universe used you and why you are protected. They could have tried to kill you, but they cannot. They cannot take you down. This is someone that could have rejected you because they were bored, and you're the whole 9 of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be a Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, some of you guys were sent to, you guys went through your spiritual awakening, the judgment here, coming out of the coffins here, rebirth. You went through rebirth here, the end of a situation here, promotion. This is also a judgment card. So, you know, you guys could have went through your awakening after this extremely painful betrayal. Betrayal after betrayal. Some of y'all, 10 betrayals. Everybody betrayed you. After this, you still refused to stay in the matrix. You still refused to let this cult, coven, community, friends, family tear you down, hold you back, keep you in this matrix. Absolutely not. This last betrayal was so painful, it sent you through your spiritual rebirth here, honey. Spiritual awakening. And now that you've healed, judgment is going back because that energy has to go somewhere. And now they're trapped in the mother effing matrix. In a loop of guilt, remorse, regret, in poverty, spiritual poverty. This is, like Peter in the Bible. I think it was Peter who denied Jesus thrice, and he had guilty. Some of you guys, this person rejected being your partner multiple times, and that could be why they're sitting in this guilt, remorse. There's I think it was Peter, I'm not sure, but in the biblical tarot, he says, God, it'd be better that I die than to live, but God wouldn't let him die because he had to sit with his own decisions. And that could be like this. It says, in those days, men shall wish they shall die, but death shall flee from them. Okay, that could be this person is so depressed because they lost their Two of Cups by playing fiddle-dee-fiddle-dum, by rejecting you. Some of y'all, they rejected y'all up to 4 times. Peter rejected Jesus thrice, 3 times. This person could have rejected you 4 times. They got an extra, and now they're sitting in regret because they can't turn back time and they are going to have to live with this. And y'all lived with it too for a moment in time, but you had the strength and you guys went into healing and self-discovery. You guys alchemize this energy with the infinity symbol here. Hermit energy, you could be Leo, Virgo, or have this in your chart here. But you guys have you guys are very wise. The Hermit is the wisest card in the deck. A King of Swords, the Upright, can also be someone extremely wise and intelligent. They can be a little cold and callous as well, but also head over heart. But you guys have spent time alone. Celibacy, Hermit, introversion. You withdrew from society here. Everyone, your family, your friends, your children, everybody that has attacked you, you withdrew from. You self-examined yourself. You know your own flaws. You're not perfect either, and you know this about you. You know you ain't the Virgin Mary. You're Mary Magdalene. Okay, but she was still a disciple of the Lord Jesus, okay? You suffered heartbreak after heartbreak after heartbreak, but then you recovered, and now this person is set to sit in their heartbreak as well. Okay, you could be a King of Pentacles. You could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, masculine, or an Aries Emperor here. Okay. Maybe they're transforming to a King of Pentacles or an Emperor, but they're heavily burdened. Take it as it resonates. Or these people caused you a lot. You could have a father. This could have been a father. Some of you could have father wounds. This could be a baby father. Someone is heavily burdened here, or they caused a lot of burdens. And some of you, the worst part about this is you guys were just trying to heal people, and they just wanted to cause you more burdens and more burdens and more stress, and with such a careless attitude. Let's just call someone who's a sweetheart a whole bunch of burdens just for the hell of it, because they're a healer. And they didn't logically think this. This is dark energy that works in your inner circle. Okay? And they caused someone here who's worked very hard to become to where they are. Just a bunch of fucking pointless burdens because they couldn't be loyal, truthful, or they couldn't stop from gossiping or judging. Judge not lest you be judged. What measure you measure, it shall be measured unto you. You guys are free. Type in the comments, I am free. You guys are free from the matrix. I am free. I want to hear it in the comments. Y'all have a Two of Cups coming in. An Emperor and Empress you got coming in. If you're an Emperor, you got an Empress coming in. And if you're an Empress, you got an Emperor coming in. And it's going to be your actual Two of Cups that isn't going to fuck this shit up. Whoo-wee. Okay, y'all. Let me know if this resonates. But put in the comments, I am free.